CVA's AccuraSeries, Bagara barrels for guaranteed accuracy, nitride for guaranteed rust proofing, and a rifle guaranteed to be the best muzzleloader you've ever shot. CVA, it's just a better gun.
All right, everybody, this week's Pictures of the Week's being brought to you by our friends at Flowers Deer Processing and Garden Center. It's they've still got a few things left down there, I believe, right now, don't they? But you better get down there and get it now, because they're running out day by day.
They might sell some grass. Well,
they got to get the knives sharpened a little bit earlier this year, get ready for August.
That's right. You got to get ready for August.
They do.
Hey, this is our first picture. This was sent to us by Terry Peoples. My little buddy that hunts rabbits with a broken shotgun.
Yeah.
that Terry. And this is Justin Nichols of Clarksville, Tennessee, with a 20-pound catfish that he caught below the Cheatham Dam on live shad. So that's a great, great sign right there. And then I got one more picture I want to show you. No, this is yours.
Oh. This is actually, everybody's going to recognize this deer right here.
That's a Tucker buck.
This is the Tucker buck. And we wanted to show this off tonight because our buddies up here at Wilson's Wildlife in Crossville, they just got finished with this, and it looks beautiful.
It does look beautiful.
So this is one of the pictures from that. We wanted to share that with everybody tonight. And this is little Chance Davis here. And him and his dad, Blake, they were catfishing this past week on Old Hickory Lake.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a picture of Chance, and me and his dad have been buddies for years and hunted and fished together, so we want to say hi to them tonight. And then here on the end, this is Harold Pap Ellison with a nice walleye. He and his grandson Nathan, who he's got pictures on here a lot. They caught 32 the other day.
Cool.
And this is Pap holding one of the fish that they caught. So we want to say congratulations to Pap. And
so it really doesn't have to be cold to catch.
They've been catching all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they're wearing
perch, the real perch, everything.
The big perch.
Yeah, the big perch and real bluegill and everything by the coolers full.
Goodness. All right, you can send your pictures to us here at Southern Woods of Waters, 474 James Robinson Parkway, Nashville, Tennessee, 37219. Better yet, send them by Facebook and give us a short little story. Yep. And please include the names of everybody.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing that we don't get.
We can't get people to give us all the names.
They send us a picture of 3 people and say fish caught on Old Hickory today.
Yeah, I got one the other day. This is my uncle and my nephew, and then I was like, well, what's their names?
Yeah.
But please keep sending them. Just send us along with the names. We'd love to give them a big shout out when they come out on the show. Okay, we have with us tonight, we have Dayton Blair. I call him DB Slowfall.
That's right.
And we have Chris. Chris, glad that you come back on here. Chris, you were on here 3 weeks ago?
A month ago.
It was a month ago.
Yeah.
Dude.
We promised people they'd see him again in a month with another recipe. Here he is.
I'm telling you, man, is he not the best? I mean,
he is, man.
Awesome with a grill. And you made some great food for us. We're going to touch on that here in a little bit. DB?
What do you want to know? Catfish, crappie, sauger, walleye, bluegill, rivers, tributaries, reservoirs. What do you want?
Well,
trolling, jugging,
here's the time
trot lining?
Yeah, trot line. We're fixing to do some trot lining. Okay, well, I'm going to show some really good tips on trot lining.
Sure,
there's a lot of people that don't know how to do all this.
That's right, floating trot lines.
There's a new generation of people, fishermen coming out there, and I want to help them out with how to set a floating trot line, how to do a sinking trot line, how to get your weight down there quickly and make it uniform where it's not tangled up.
That's right.
River current will mess you up if you let it.
That's right.
So certain things that you can do tip-wise that make you a better trot liner.
Absolutely.
Just had a guy I'm fixing to go with. I'm waiting on him to call me now to give me a firm date. But he went Saturday before last, and caught over 400 pounds by himself on trot lines, on a big, nice blue cats and flat.
It's a lot of fun, too.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a big time.
Take the kids to do that.
Take the kids, that's the thing.
That's family oriented. You take the pontoon, get out there jug fishing. After you get the jugs out, you start trolling.
Is there anything better than a kid screaming, "No, that this catfish trying to eat me"?
Once they get once they see that jug moving, it's over. But you can troll. You got trot lines day and night. Go over and throw a black spinnerbait at night and catch bass at Priest or Old Hickory. Daytime big crankbaits. Fish are being caught. I mean, if you can stand the heat, you can catch them.
Yeah.
But they're biting at night super right now.
I want to tell you something else too. I want to bring up stream fishing. I think this is the best time of year. Water is cooler than the outside atmosphere. You may be hot and sweaty and all that walking down to the creek, but once you dip those toes in there,
it's a little different.
Feels good
comes
once
a
you
little
get
different
in there.
in there. That's right. But it's a great time to get your family out. You can go fishing, carry a spinning rig or something like that, a little light tackle. You can catch what we call black perch or red eye, rock bass, same thing.
A lot of little
people
smallmouth.
don't understand those things are tasty.
That's what we done. If you remember, about a week and a half ago, we went, and you know, you got to get permission for these areas, and just don't go strolling through somebody's field to get to a creek. But ask. But the little kayaks and stuff can take you to some places that a lot of people don't even get to go or get to see. And I mean, we're catching little shell crackers, you know, that big, and rock bass and bluegill, and some 12 and 14-inch bass, and some bigger. But you know, it's always something constant with the kids, and given them something to do, so later on in life they can go right back there. It'll be there. Nobody knows about it. It's quiet. Just something with the family.
Yeah.
I want to throw something to you, Dayton. Right there in Mount Juliet, you got the baseball fields there, right there off of Highway 70. People don't understand it. Right behind those baseball fields, one of the best fishing things that's Cedar Creek.
There's literally 5-pounders in that part of it.
I'm gonna tell you.
And there's 6-pounders, and when it floods in the springtime, then big fish will come all the way up in that creek and spawn. You can watch when they first start baseball in the spring. If you'll go down to that creek and just stand by one of them big trees and watch in that creek, you'll see some 6- and 7-pound bass spawning in that creek.
It's full of them.
But you know, you've got Sycamore in Cheatham County. You got them up in Hartsville. A lot of people don't use the resources.
Mill Creek in Middletown.
Oh, it's awesome, right?
Yes,
Nashville. Yes. Now, people don't believe it, but at the fairgrounds, they catch smallmouth right there on the railroad tracks over there.
Yes.
I mean, where it comes out from under a building. Out of Nashville, there's smallmouth, shad, and all kinds of stuff just right there in the middle. They don't have a clue.
And we got all kinds of things. We've done shows in the past about the crawfish. Tennessee is blessed. We have 87 different types of crawfish that live in the state of Tennessee. We're the only state that has that many. That's a big to do.
A big difference.
It's a big resource.
It's a big resource.
It is.
And we've got what they call the Nashville craw, which lives in Mill Creek. Now, it is protected. You cannot use this for bait.
Exactly.
But it's just ironic that Tennessee has so much to offer the fisherman or the fisher lady here in Tennessee, and we don't use it.
And a lot of people don't use it. I mean, a lot of people do not even take time to, if you just look at a map, do a little research, Harpeth River, there's plenty of places to put it at Harpeth River.
Oh my goodness.
And it's absolutely full of fish because it connects to a major river system. And when them rivers flood and get out of banks, those fish move up in the early parts of the year.
So the best jugging I've ever done is on Harpeth. I mean, just as fast as you put them out, they go under.
Caney Fork River, there's so many fish in the Caney Fork. It's unbelievable. People just, you can't even imagine.
About cold water in the summer. I mean, you can go to the Caney on the hottest day and ease down in that water. And I mean, you can catch all sorts of things.
I love Wolf River and Calf Killer.
Very nice.
And
I love those
just think of all the people that go to Gatlinburg up there and don't have any idea that those creeks are absolutely full of 4- and 5-pound smallmouth. I mean, you ain't gonna see them. You've got to catch them. Besides the trout and stuff that's in there, all of that whole area is full of them.
Well, I'm starting to see a lot more people using that.
If you get up early in the morning, early in the morning up there, you'll see the locals sneaking back to their, you know, before everybody starts getting up, they'll come easing out of there.
So there's a few. So the word's getting out a little bit more about that.
And plus, you got the steam plant, catfish. If a man wants to catfish, you can go catch all the catfish you want right now from the steam plant, Cordell Hull, Old Hickory, bouncing 3-way rigs.
Yes.
I mean, it's something so simple that it's easy to do. It's inexpensive. You're not buying $10 baits. You're not buying.
Let's talk about though. We just had Pat set that in with the walleye. Okay. Walleye normally is a cold weather fish.
Right. Now, where they're fishing up there is kind of like stuff in Gatlinburg and the Caney Fork. It's just the same type of river. That's why Nathan has that jet boat. Because they can get up into the deep holes where the fish come up the river where a regular bass boat and stuff can't.
Right.
And that's what he utilizes, the resources.
a pretty good deal.
It is.
I mean, you got
But
to
to catch walleye right now, you know, that's a pretty good big.
And in big numbers.
And they're
doing
fixing to
Their
start catching
heat
them
index is
trolling.
going up to 100.
Yeah.
They're fixing to start catching them trolling. Trolling's good right now.
Now, I've been to Lake Cumberland, just north of Tennessee, right there. Was it Penny Ryle Parkway and all up in there in Kentucky? They do a lot of trolling up there for walleye this time, and I was surprised how many walleye we could catch during this time of the year. But they really are, like you said, they're down deep.
Yeah. They're
bottom
plentiful.
bouncing, but there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And they all are looking for that free meal.
They still got to eat.
They still
So
no
are
matter
we.
what time of
Are
year
we
it
looking
is,
for that free meal too?
Yeah.
We're looking for that free meal too.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
But still, fish is like, what, $1,400 a pound now?
Yeah.
By the way we fish.
We're going to go over and do our product of the week here. This week's product of the week is being sponsored by our friends at Candy Fork Outdoors. You can go down here and see them at the Donaldson Plaza Shopping Center, or you can go up and see them right there at the Center Hill Dam exit at the Big Rock Market.
That's right.
Couldn't get Big Rock on
Silver Point, Tennessee.
go up there and see them in Silver Point. So they got a lot going on right now.
Great bait right there.
This is one of my favorites right here.
Now, Dayton was talking about just a few minutes ago about the nighttime bass fishing.
Yep.
Okay. He said black, but I have found out that purple works really well.
It's
Red.
my favorite one. Yeah.
Black and purple, black and red, purple and
black
red,
and pink,
black and pink, red and pink.
That's right.
Yep.
But this is Hoppy's. This is his emerald blade. Now it's a single blade. It's a long arm. He does make a short arm spinner, but this is his long arm. It has the gold blade on it, and now I like to switch them up. You can get them with a black blade. I like a black on black. I like a black or purple on purple. I've even used the pink on purple, a pink blade. Just switch it up ever how you want to, but you'll let the fish tell you what they want.
Yeah. And a lot of people won't put a trailer behind that spinnerbait.
Oh, I will.
You take and put your big old anything.
I like pork trailers.
You can put the pork, you can put a super chunk. I like the big white twister.
Yeah.
Or just a shad.
Anything.
Just one of our Mad Dad lure shads.
That's right, something.
Right. Yeah. Awesome. Hey, we got to take a break. We got to visit some of our fine sponsors. When we come back, we're going to open up our phone lines here at 737-7767. So we'll take your calls then. Till then, we'll be right back with more Southern Woods and Waters.
It takes to watch